Episode 31. Submitted by Nell. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 39. Read exactly as submitted. There is a man who plays violin at the north end of the Walnut-Locust platform, and he has been there since I was 24. Brown canvas coat. More gray in him now than there used to be. He sets the case open at his feet with $2 in it. 2 singles laid flat and crossed at the corners like an X. And in 15 years, those $2 have never moved. People drop coins on top of them all morning, and by the next day, the coins are gone, and the X is still there. I always figured it was a superstition, the way a diner tapes its first bill up by the register. The song he plays is my mother's song, "You Are My Sunshine." She sang it in the car, she sang it flat. She sang it while she scraped ice off the windshield with an expired credit card. And when I was little, I honestly believed she had written it. The first morning I heard it, I stood there with my coffee going cold and cried in front of 40 people on their way to work. I put $1 in the case, and I have put $1 in that case almost every weekday since. He plays other things. Classical stuff, I think. Something Irish. One that I'm fairly sure is a Fleetwood Mac song slowed all the way down. But the Sunshine song he plays when I'm on the platform. I know how that sounds. For years I told myself I only noticed because I was listening for it, which is how coincidence works. You keep the hits and lose the misses. But I never had to test it. I just lived, and it kept being true. If I come down the stairs at 7:40, he has it going before I reach the bottom step. When my knee was bad, I took the L for a month instead, and my friend Ro was riding through Walnut-Locust in that same hour every day. She says she never once heard it. There was construction one winter, and I had to wait way down at the south end. He picked up the case, walked the entire length of the platform, set it down 20 feet from me, and started playing. I waved. He nodded. That is the whole of our relationship. He has never asked my name, I have never asked his, and I have never heard him say anything but morning. I brought it up once at my mother's birthday dinner, the last good one, the year before she got bad. I said, "There's a guy at Walnut-Locust who plays your song every time I'm down there." I meant it as something sweet. My aunt said, "Good." That was it. Just good, and back to her plate. My sister didn't look up from her phone. My mother put her hand on my wrist and said, "Everybody in this city knows that song." And then she asked my sister about her car. She died 8 years ago in March. I remember standing on that platform 4 days after the funeral, thinking, well, that's over now. He'll stop. He did not stop. I called my sister from the train crying about it, and she said, "I know." Not, "That's amazing," not, "That's a sign." I know, like I'd told her the electric bill went through. He showed up the same winter I turned 24. I've never made much of that. That was a bad stretch for me, the year my family still handles carefully, the one nobody brings up at Thanksgiving, and I was living back at my mother's, riding into a job I could barely hold on to. Buskers move around. He picked our station that year, that's all. He stops the second my train comes. Not when it pulls in, when the doors shut with me inside. I have watched it through the window 100 times. The bow comes off the strings, he shakes out his hand, he looks back up the platform toward the stairs, and then he starts something else. Something without any words in it. I don't know what I'll do the morning he isn't there. 15 years, the same $2 sitting in that case, a man who has never taken one thing from me. Every morning of my adult life, somebody in this city has been glad to watch me get on that train.